Yo, what is going on, everyone in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today, as usual. Coming at you guys with a late night video. Again, I do have to keep the voice lowered because Pops is a snoozin'. But tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST, I will be touring a very nice and affordable property to be renting. So, guys, hopefully this month I am finally out in my own place. Fingers crossed. Now, I have two pretty major things to discuss with you guys today, and both of these pieces of information just came out today. The JPMorgan part literally just came out 2 hours ago from Zero Hedge. Let's go ahead and get right into it. As you guys remember, JPMorgan back in 2017 basically said that Bitcoin is garbage, it's a scam. He said something along the lines of like it's complete trash, not touching it with a 10-foot pole, and was just absolutely just resilient to it, wanted nothing to do with it. Now, JP Morgan is saying something much different. And you guys are very well aware of the various JP Morgan PDFs in which Ripple was specifically cited as trying to improve the back end global financial settlement system for cross border payments. So let me go ahead and read you guys what JP Morgan just said. Guys, if you don't follow Zero Hedge on Twitter, you need to. I mean, if you are just like me where you're into just anything financials, you will love Zero Hedge. Like I can't find anything that Zero Hedge posts that I don't have an interest in. It's honestly like one of the best financial Twitter accounts out there. So this is 2 hours ago. JP Morgan, cryptocurrencies would uniquely protect portfolios against a simultaneous loss of faith in a country's currency and its payment system. Isn't that funny how they weren't saying that 3 years ago, but they're now saying this at the beginning of a global financial recession? 1/3 of American housing payments are delinquent. Um, you guys know it, man. Like they've been printing more freaking US dollars than ever before. In the last 10 months, 30% of the total US dollar supply has been printed. So literally a third of the supply was printed in about the last year. So it's funny how JP Morgan says that now when we're at the beginning of this global financial recession. Because look, man, we've had this is the longest bull market in United States stock market history. This is way overextended. It's been overextended. The Fed keeps pumping the stocks. The Fed keeps printing money and injecting it into the stock market to keep it afloat. So I find that very intriguing. How now JP Morgan wants to say, and agree with the crypto investors that, yeah, sorry, lay down. Agree with the crypto investors that this is a unique hedge against the simultaneous loss of faith in a country's currency and its payments system. I like that country's currency, but also its payment system. Because they are produced and they circulate outside conventional and regulated channels. As insurance, or like how Zero Hedge puts, or a lottery ticket against dystopia, some exposure to these assets could always be justified irrespective of liquidity and volatility concerns. So they're saying that it is such a unique hedge against the US economy, against the global economy, that you really shouldn't even be focusing on the current liquidity and volatility. So they're basically saying here that, yeah, the liquidity and volatility might not be the greatest, like, in terms of, low liquidity, high volatility, but the hedge is so unique, you know, uniquely protecting portfolios that this doesn't even matter at this point. So it seems like JP Morgan is quite confident in some sort of failing in our country's currency and payment system. So very, sharp U-turn that JP Morgan just took on their stance with cryptocurrency. Very, very interesting to hear from, I believe they're actually the largest bank in America by total assets. So again, largest bank in America saying this. And what's funny is they are not a confirmed Ripple partner. Curious if that would change in the future. Could you imagine what would happen if the number one bank in America all of a sudden went RippleNet? on-demand liquidity, leveraging XRP on the back end for fiat-to-fiat transfers, unleashing the billions of dollars that these guys hold in offshore liquidity accounts, nostro vostro, in which there is tons of risk compared to being in a cryptocurrency in 4 seconds. Like Brad Garlinghouse always said, it's, do you want 7 days in a fiat currency or 4 seconds in a cryptocurrency? The cryptocurrency route has less risk when you're in it for 4 seconds on the XRP ledger. Very intriguing. Next thing, guys, Yellen, who is the Treasury Secretary nominee by Biden. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm not the most fond person of Biden, but I'm not the most fond person of Trump either. I really hate all politicians at the end of the day. But I gotta be honest here with Gary Gensler. Now we got Janet Yellen making some interesting statements here. It's like, it seems as though the Biden administration is much, much more willing to accept cryptocurrency than the Trump administration. Because Trump, he did give a middle finger to cryptocurrency, publicly on Twitter. But like so far with the Biden administration, it seems like they are very, very pro cryptocurrency. So just something to note. Yellen, U.S. government should consider benefits of cryptocurrencies and digital assets. So Treasury Secretary nominee Janet Yellen, who previously headed up the United States Federal Reserve, Ripple does have connections with the Federal Reserve, Ryan Zagone and the Faster Payments Task Force, said in a written testimony on Thursday that cryptocurrencies and digital assets, I like how she uses that word as well, have the potential to improve the efficiency of the financial system. As she noted in her written remarks, Bitcoin and other digital and cryptocurrencies are providing financial transactions around the globe. Like many technological developments, this offers potential benefits for the United States and our allies. Again, there's a contrary though. At the same time, it also presents opportunities for states and non-state actors looking to circumvent the current financial system and undermine American interests. So that's where she's talking about, financing terrorism, facilitate money laundering, all the bad actors. And I think that's basically saying, again, not specifically in this sense, but in a general sense, you know what, hey, privacy coins, go screw yourselves. We're not down with that. But hey, open and transparent blockchains like the XRP ledger, yes, please, we would love to regulate this and make this part of our financial system as long as we have oversight into it. And there's no problem in that aspect with the XRP ledger because it is such a transparent blockchain. I mean, some of you guys out there have my freaking wallet address and can see my bags and see what I'm doing 24/7 with my bags. It's a very, very transparent blockchain. Now, Bitcoin, big misconception. A lot of people think Bitcoin is like a private blockchain. It's actually not. Like all these guys using it on the Silk Road, they all thought it was super private. And the only reason it was private back then for the Silk Road was because it was the only cryptocurrency, and nobody at all was even aware of crypto. So that's where it was like somehow private back then. But nowadays, I believe on these dark web markets, like Bitcoin's not even used anymore. It's all about the Monero, Dash, Zcash, those privacy-based blockchains. But yeah, Bitcoin is actually not a private blockchain. So, for example, the Central Bank of China just issued its first digital currency. Like the great space race, maybe the great crypto race. And we're already freaking losing, so it's time for us to catch up. When asked specifically about her views on the potential benefits and risks, Yellen wrote, I think it's important we consider the benefits of cryptocurrency and their digital assets and the potential they have to improve the efficiency of the financial system. At the same time, we know they can be used to finance terrorism, facilitate money laundering. I think that's what Tether is used for a lot with online gambling, and support malign, I don't know, I didn't go to college, and support activities that threaten United States national security interest and the integrity of the United States and international financial systems. I think we need to look closely at how to encourage their use for legitimate activities while curtailing their use for illegal activities. I mean, dude, I don't know, man. This Biden administration, like, they're just, this is seeming very, like, a little bit too much pro-crypto. If confirmed, I intend to work closely with the Federal Reserve Board and other federal banking and securities regulators, which, we now have a former Ripple board member now leading, or who will be leading the OCC. I've confirmed I intend to work closely with Federal Reserve Board and the other federal banking and security regulators on how to implement an effective regulatory framework for these and other fintech innovations. Has Ripple been lobbying the Biden administration? Like, good God. So her comments reflect those made earlier this week during Yellen's ongoing confirmation process, in which she struck a measured tone on the subject of cryptocurrencies. And see, I saw a lot of FUD articles, not even like XRP FUD, but just general crypto FUD. And it was like, oh, Janet Yellen, stating Bitcoin is used for finance terrorism. But it's like, no, they completely disregarded the fact that she said that this can benefit the efficiency of our financial system. So, guys, I think that regulation that we've been waiting on for years and years and years, dude, 2021 is looking like it's going to be the year of United States cryptocurrency infrastructure, proper regulatory infrastructure that we have been waiting for so long. I mean, the words that's coming out of these people's mouths, it's just, and the OCC giving the green light to banks to use cryptocurrency, and my God, it just keeps getting better and better and better on the regulatory front. Besides the SEC lawsuit, but I got faith that that will be over and ended with fairly soon here. But on the regulatory side of things, we just keep moving in the right direction. Also, guys, I'm not going to be looking at the XRP charts today because I've been, showing it to you guys a lot. It's really just we're still playing yearly support, so we're just kind of waiting for the rocket ship to take off and for XRP season to get here. And again, guys, I don't even hold Bitcoin. I don't really even like Bitcoin. I think it is structurally flawed. But even as a Bitcoin hater, I can still say with confidence this is going to continue to move to the upside. Now, there is a chance that this breaks down really low and tests previous all-time high. Like, I think there's actually still a good chance we break below from here and go back down to the previous all-time high, and that's maybe when the altcoins can start to shine. But although I do think a steep drop in Bitcoin to 20K is possible, I do also genuinely believe that we could see a quick, sharp corrective move to the upside, and then go ahead. I'm not going to make this all OCD perfect, but then break this trend line, pop right above, pull back, test, and then go to 50K. So again, not sure if Bitcoin season is completely over yet. It really seems like alt season has kind of just begun. Although it is a bit bloody in the cryptocurrency space today, I do think we have just begun alt season, considering the Ethereum run and DOT and Chainlink and God, dude, especially DOT and you're in finance. Like, that's like these altcoins are just beginning to go crazy. And I'm wondering if Bitcoin maybe enters a consolidation stage. Maybe it breaks down lower and we head into alt season. But really, there's two scenarios for Bitcoin right now. It's either we break support and go way down to 20K. And then, when it goes down, why does it go down? It goes down to come up again. We either break down to 20K or I see it's very, very possible we resume the run, break 40, and then head on into the 50, 60K range. So, guys, honestly, for the, not even just XRP, but for the whole entire cryptocurrency market, the government is like starting to finally be on our side. And then the largest bank in America saying this shit. I mean, come on. This is just getting better. Wait, Joe Exotic thinks he knows why he didn't get a pardon from Trump? Dude, because you're a freaking nutcase. That's why. Good God. Well, anyways, guys, that's the video for today. Make sure you do smash the like, subscribe, check the links in the description if you do want to support the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully, I get this property tomorrow, get the application started, and then I will not have to keep my voice quiet anymore on these late night videos. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. See you guys in the next one.